I'd like to do this song that I've just found on I found it on YouTube, but I think I'd seen it before, but forgotten about it. And I was actually there at this grand final in 1970, and the song is called "The Day John Sattler Broke His Jaw." Sunrise on the station breaks a morning spell. Red and green streamers fly outside the Railway View Hotel. Cleveland Street shuffles shining into the mighty roll. We're walking through the twilight. The J. John Sattler broke his jaw. Leaving aid to a house, postman's his land of plenty. But there was nothing else for people like us in September 1970. Some worked the Everly Railway yards, some worked the tanneries on the Botany shore. We didn't work the Saturday, so John Sattler broke his jaw. 'Cause if it's high enough, if it's long enough, if it's straight between the posts, we'll drink your beer but shed no tears, for these days you miss the most. Every step and still shining in Blackett from door to door, and the tears they roll down like rashes the day John Sattler broke his jaw. Saturday morning on the Botany Road was mean and it was lean. Rabbit killers in old Ford Falcons stolen through a richer man's dream. By afternoon we were jam-tied inside the hotel room's doors. Even the TAB was empty the day John Sattler broke his jaw. 'Cause if it's high enough, if it's long enough, if it's straight between the posts, drink your beer but shed no tears, for these days you miss the most. Every step and still sat shining in Blackett from door to door, and the tears rolled down like rashes the day John Sattler broke his jaw. In the ladies' lounge, the young girl rocks a pram. Some old guy downs a flagel with the ghost of Dave Sands. Clothes from lines fly high, the sun sinks beneath the flats, where stone girls walk in circles with babies on their backs. As big trucks roll down wide streets with heroin-filled storm drains, suburban towns turn blue and brown and use old walls on their names. They sent you down to Campbelltown, to Mount Druitt and St. Mary's, as young Labour sits stoned in a terrace house with Sydney Swans on pay TV. 'Cause if it's high enough, if it's long enough, if it's straight between the posts, we'll drink your beer but shed no tears, for these days you miss the most. Every step and still sat shining in Blackett from door to door, and the tears rolled down like rashes the day John Sattler broke his jaw. And the tears rolled down like rashes the day that John Sattler broke his jaw. What a great song, Sats. Yeah, rashes. Not a bad drop on tap, actually. I keep forgetting to order that when I go, but you don't get it very often. Yeah, South Sydney is the original Like, this is what they would have been wearing back in the 70s, you know, none of that puffy little tight-fitting stuff. This is like original footy jumpers. Yeah, I'm old enough to remember. Does anyone remember who coined the phrase, if it's high enough, if it's long enough, if it's straight between the posts, or it's straight between the posts? If you do, leave a comment, bonus points. South Sydney till I die.